Hello dear viewers, welcome to the elastic project making. If you want to see how the geometry nodes were made and how this preset for the elastic easing function was made, check the link in the top right corner or the one in the description. In this video we will look at how materials for this project were built, and that's gonna be uh, interesting. I'm gonna show you how I did the ceiling and this floor slash wall that has this stucco appearance, and I hope you will find it useful for your projects. A quick word of thank you to all of you that are supporting this channel by liking the videos, commenting on them, subscribing, or even purchasing these project files that I post on Gumroad. You can purchase this very own project uh, with the elastic preset. If you choose so, you'll find the link in the description of the video. Going to this project, I'm gonna look at the world shader, the one that's responsible for part of the light, and this is using generated mapping and an HDRI for polyheaven. Again, you'll find the link in the description of the video. We have very cool stuff. And from this HDRI, I used partially the strength because I didn't want to overpower things. Part of the light is also controlled by having these lamps that you see here in the scene. And I played, if I go to their settings, with the size to soften the shadows. And let me put this one to 0. You will see the influence of those lights. Let me take it one by one. So we have a fill light that has this color that you see here. This color, nice bluish color. This strength and the size is 4, like I said, for the lamp to soften the shadows. And then we have a key light that is also having a similar color, the one that you see here, the same size. All of them, by the way, have the counter shadows enabled. And after that, we have the backlight that it's kind of like orangey in color, reddish, and it's having these same settings for the shadow and size. And together they give you this light. And then by adding a little bit from the HDRI, we get this nice cool effect. One thing that I did was adding also this ceiling area lamp to again make sure that I get rid of these harsh edges from the other lights, that because of this setup I had to keep very close, not to get intersected with the geometry of the ceiling. And speaking of the ceiling, let's look at its material. Switching to the world object shader, this is the ceiling material that you see here, this cassetted ceiling. I'm using the UV map generated by Geometry Nodes. It has this value, and you can find this if we go to spreadsheet on the face corner. You get this column for the UV map, and you copy the name from there. And looking at this, how I built this was using this Voronoi texture that you see here. I'm gonna isolate it. It's kind of looking like this. When I kind of stretch it a little bit, crushed the values with this color ramp, and then use this compare to get this flat view. And that was used on this displacement node to create an illusion of depth, and also pass through this color ramp to control the roughness, and we end up with this result that you see here. And for the spring is actually a really simple material, just a metallic material with this color that you see here, and a little bit of adjustment to the roughness. Not too complicated stuff I did with the weight material, the one here. Again, a metallic with this color that you see here and this roughness. and nothing more. Of course, in order for this to work nicely, ambient occlusion, the bloom, I reduced a little bit the value, and I used the screen space reflections. So that was what I did with this part. For the seamless background, we have this stucco appearance, and I use this for this texture coordinate on the generate, a noise texture, this one, with these settings that you see here. And then I crushed the values through color ramp to get these values, pass through a displacement node with mid level 0, and of course I build a roughness map with these values that you see here, 0.6 and a 0.15, and the end result is what you see here with these nice stucco textures. Anything else about this project? Or these free lights are having this constraint that it's making them face whatever direction this light here, it's this empty is going. And the camera, for the camera I use 24 millimeters and nothing else for the settings. So that's kind of it for this project. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see the geometry nodes, make sure to click the link in the description for that video, detailed explanation on how to build an elastic easing function, or you can get the file from Gumroad if you don't want to go through the trouble. So thank you for watching this video and for supporting this channel. Have a nice day and happy blending.